What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video party. I'm so excited to upload this one for you guys because for this video we'll be taking a look at a classic Disney movie that's grown on me in the past few years, because at first I thought it was okay, but now looking back at it, I actually really like this movie, and that would be Tarzan. It's funny because when I planned out these videos that I was going to be making in April, I didn't realize that somehow these videos are all going to be animal themed. Anyway, so Tarzan was released back in 1999. I remember my parents taking my siblings and I to the theater to go watch it, and the only thing I can remember from that experience is actually watching the credits. Long story short, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep in the theater. But anyway, this film was one of the last Disney movies of the 90s, and it takes inspiration from Edgar Rice Burroughs' novel about a man who was raised by apes in Africa who soon discovers human civilization when he meets a British woman called Jane. As a kid, I was always into animals and nature documentaries, so it seemed like this movie would be a perfect fit for me. And at first it was one of my favorites as a kid, but as I got older, I kind of forgot how much I liked it. That is until one thing drew me back to it, and that would be the music. Okay, seriously, Phil Collins knocks out of the park with his soundtrack, but the one song that I really like is Strangers Like Me. I love how the music starts us off with a small little rhythmic intro, but as you get further in the song, you can feel the beat and tone raise the bar as you hear this song play in the background. One of the other things that I also like about this movie is that even though it's an animated film, it's done in a way where you feel like you're being immersed as you watch Tarzan swing through the jungle. Here's what I mean. One of the things that inspired this aspect of the movie is that the filmmakers looked at videos of surfing, skateboarding, and snowboarding and decided they would have Tarzan swing through the jungle in that sort of manner. Also, seeing how previous Disney films like Beauty and the Beast took advantage of creating 3D space and 2D animation like the ballroom dance scene, this movie takes it to another level as we watch our characters go on a roller coaster across the jungle. Now, seeing that this is a Disney movie, there are going to be some moments or characters that are just meant for the kids, and honestly, I only have one gripe with this movie, and that's Rosie O'Donnell's character. I'm sorry, but I know my mom loves that character, but let's be honest, that ape was just meant for comic relief for the kids. But despite that, I pretty much enjoyed the movie and I really like the action scenes. I mean, for a Disney movie, the story doesn't shy away from death. But before we get to that, in almost every Disney film, there's some sort of hidden meaning in the story, and I think the overall message that this story is trying to tell the audience is acceptance. Throughout the movie, we watch our main character struggle with where he belongs. Should he stay with his ape family that he has known for his whole life, or should he go with his people that he has only known for a few days? And one of the driving elements in this film is how his adopted father treats him, which sort of pushes him into leaving with Jane. But as we get to the third act of the film, we see that despite how Kertek has treated him throughout the entire movie, in the end, Tarzan comes back home to help his family, which makes Kertek's death even more sad for when he finally accepts Tarzan as his son just before he slowly dies in his arms. And I feel like this is a story that some people can relate to, who may be foster kids and feel like that they're not being accepted by their families. So overall, I really love this movie, and looking back at it now, I think it was Phil Collins' music that drew me back and reminded me of how much I really love this movie. Seriously, I can't get enough of Phil Collins. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my quick review for Tarzan. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button so you can get the latest updates from this channel. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye-bye.